What's poppin'? Welcome back, my beautiful sinners, to another great, amazing video here on the channel, the Savior channel. That's right, if you're new, please do consider subscribing to the channel. I would highly appreciate it. And if you could check out my music that I make, I would really appreciate that, because that means so much to me. People listening to my music, check out it on my YouTube channel or Spotify or Apple Music, iTunes, whatever corporation you want to choose. I don't care. Hey, just do it, okay? Thank you very much. Highly appreciate it. Sumimasen, okay? Now, today, my sinners, we are gonna be talking about the nomad lifestyle, okay? And yes, I'm not talking about the real life nomad lifestyle, although I would highly recommend that as well, because what's the point in staying in the same place for your whole life? To me, that's crazy. I like to travel. I don't really care where I live. I don't feel like I have a home. I can make a home pretty much wherever I want. To me, that's a far more interesting life than just saving up my money and being a disgusting corpo. But hey, that's just my philosophy. So today, my sinners, I'm going to be telling you why I think you should choose Nomad in Cyberpunk 2077, why I believe it's the most interesting choice, just from my own perspective, because that's the kind of person I am. So of course, that is what I'm going to choose when I finally play this. Now, the reason why I believe it's the best is simply because you start outside of Night City, and if you want to have, you know, a really big impact when you're first playing this game, which I do, I don't want to be just straight away jumped into Night City. I want to work my way up to it. I want to feel like a scrounger, like someone who is just a hobo, a dirty traveler, someone who doesn't belong, because I don't belong in this world. Obviously, that's the whole point from coming in from a player perspective. You know, I want to be wowed when I first enter the big gates of Night City. I want to take a long time just exploring the Badlands, because for me, personally, I'm a big fan of Fallout and Fallout New Vegas and these types of games where it's post-apocalyptic. And if you know anything about the cyberpunk lore, you will know that actually that this universe was pretty much destroyed by corporations, pretty similar to our own existence and where we are heading, but I digress. And there was a huge nuclear fallout, which is why Night City is the only really big brain stroke, the only really big metropolis left, okay? And everywhere else is pretty much just deserted and almost like a wasteland, like we would see in Fallout New Vegas, stuff like that, where people are scavenging. There's different tribes, different groups of bandits. You know, it's gonna feel very much like Mad Max, and I like that approach. I like the fact that you can have both, and I want to start out feeling, you know, like I'm in a different environment coming into a new environment. That's why I want to choose it, and just because the character also fits my beliefs much more, where I enjoy traveling. Like I said, I don't feel like I want to settle down anywhere, and I don't like staying in one place too long. So for me, the nomad lifestyle is the best lifestyle in real life and in Cyberpunk 2077, simply because it makes entering Night City, you know, the most enjoyable, I believe it will be, and the most exciting, because you're coming from a different perspective. I'm sorry, I can't speak in this video. Like I said, I have disabilities, my sinners. But it just makes it the most interesting, I believe, because, you know, you can really take your time and enjoy the nature, because you're not going to get too much chance to enjoy the nature side of things, because you're entering a dystopian city, which is where most of the activities will be. So it will just give you a fresh approach. And also later on, when you want to go out and you want to take a break from the city, this will give you the chance to basically have more influence on the wasteland, because you are originally from the Badlands, I should say, not wasteland, but pretty much the same thing. You know, you will able to have more interesting dialogue choices. There will be more side missions, hopefully, that will open up to you because of your unique life path decision. And, you know, the first characters that you meet will be this, like, crazy nomad woman, and you're gonna have a closer and deeper relationship with this person, which is pretty cool. And, you know, it will just open up way more avenues out there in the Badlands, and you're basically able to interact with more things, I believe, I hope so. So to me, that's why you should choose Nomad. If you want a life of adventure, if you don't want to be a disgusting corporate and working for evil companies and, you know, just falling down from the top, which is quite an interesting perspective, or you just want to be, you know, average city life person, then I think it's the best choice. I mean, I'm just talking from my own opinion. Everyone can choose whatever you want. I don't care. I'm just excited to talk about what I would choose and why I'm choosing this life path, because that just fits with my character. I grew up in the countryside, if you're not aware, and I love hunting. I love being a crazy madman, creating fires, sitting around the campfire, and I'm just interested to see what the nature perspective is gonna look like in such a dystopian future world, if there is still beauty to be found, or if it is still just consumed by technology. That's what I'm really interested in. And it's my hope that in the future that we won't destroy all of nature and there will still be places to explore. So I just want to see what this kind of Blade Runner dystopian world looks like outside of the city, and I'm excited for the opportunities that it's going to give me later on in my playthrough as this future digital character, so I can do digital dancing because I can't leave my house. Isn't it a great time to be alive, my sinners? Anyway, that concludes the video of why you should choose to be a nomad. It's the hippest, it's the freshest, and it's the most interesting and the most, rugged, gritty, realistic approach. You're starting from nothing, you have to work your way up, everything is new to you, how it would be pretty much for most people. But a lot of people just want to jump into the city because that's where they feel most at home, and I understand that. But hey, whatever you want, that's just my perspective. I hope you enjoyed this video, my sinners. If you did, drop a like and subscribe. I will release daily content, and check out my music on Spotify and all that good stuff. I would highly appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Have yourselves a blessed day, and peace out. Bye bye.